Call this meeting to order. If we can, everybody stand for the invocation as well as the pledge.
Let us pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We just thank you that we have the opportunity to come together once again to take care of the business of the county. And Lord, we just ask, as we always do, that you will guide our thoughts, our words, our actions, that we will do what is in the best interest of the county and help this county to move forward. Thank you for everyone that is here today. We're thankful that we're able to gather together once again. Be with us as we leave this place. Give everyone a safe trip back to their respective places. And we pray these things in your name. Amen.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Item number 2 is to adopt the agenda. Do I have a motion? Anybody have anything?
Mr. Chair, yes, I noticed there's a misspell on the report from the county commissioner. It's got Lynn Westmoreland's name, it's spelled incorrectly. May not make that much of a difference, but we should be L-Y instead of L-E.
Oh, you're talking about under the minutes, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot. We
That's all right.
minutes of the agenda.
So do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion by Commissioner Hadley, second by Commissioner Ford. Motion and second, all in favor? Motion carried. All right, item number 3, move on to the minutes, and we'll do one at a time. Number 1, April 28, 2020, regular meeting at 6 p.m. Any changes? All right, hearing none, I have a motion to accept.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Do I have a second?
And we did hear the correction that was there.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Is that correction on the April 28th?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
One other thing, I think I'm going to get mine. I don't see where I am absent. Can you put that in there? On April 28th.
That you're absent?
Yeah, it's got network was there, and this should see where I was absent.
Well, she's showing present.
She's showing staff present.
So she's deputy clerk is here. doesn't
They
she?
usually always put.
Usually it's noted who's absent.
Yeah.
Sure. So,
Having heard the corrections, I move to accept that with the minutes.
all right. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Minutes accepted. All right, minutes for May 18th, 2020 work session. Any corrections? Hearing none, do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. I don't need to worry about those names. No minutes there. All right, so we will move on to item number 4, municipal comments. I don't see, is that Mayor Glover, are you on? That's Mayor Glover's right there. Is she muted?
No, she's not muted.
All right, we'll move on. Carolyn, can you hear?
She's muted. Hold on. There we go.
Yes, I can hear you.
Do you have anything?
No, thank you, not today. I appreciate you asking though.
All right, thank you. All right, next item is constitutional officers. I don't see any on, so we'll go to the next department heads. You want me to do department heads?
We really don't have any, let's give Brand, so her position, we just asked him not to go.
All right, Ms. Jane, do you have anything to share?
Can you hear me?
We can.
I put my report in your boxes, so if you have any questions about that report, you can talk to me. I'll save time and don't go over it.
All right, thank you.
Well,
All right. Item number 7, public hearing, we have no need. We'll move straight on to item number 8, unfinished business. We have none. So So the next item, number 9, is new business. Item number 1 is appointment to the Time Management Regional Library System. Current term ends on June 30th, and a new term begins on July 1st.
Mr. Chairman, this, my appointment there, and Senator Hudson has filled that position, and Ms. Kilby, the library director, has asked that she be reappointed, and Ms. Hudson is willing, so I make that in the form of a motion.
Okay, I have a motion for Senator Hudson, do I have a second?
Second.
All right, motion by Commissioner Hadley, second by Commissioner Hines. All in favor? Motion carries. Item number 2, under new business, appointment to DFAC's board to fill the term that expires on June 30th, and this is District 3. All right, do I have that in motion?
I do like the motion to close.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor of the table? Motion carries. Item number 3.
Yes, sir. Item number 3 and 4, both reports to read for EMS council. I'd like to ask the board to table that for later.
Okay, I'll make a motion to table item number 3, first appointment to Region 4 EMS. Do I have a second? Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carries. I'll make a motion to table item number 4, second appointment to Region 4 EMS. Do I have a second? Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, item number 5 under new business is appointment to Region 6 Department of Behavioral Health and Development Disability Board to fill the term that expires on June 30th.
Mr. Chairman, that is my appointment also, and it's Marlene Roselle. I'd like to make a motion that she be reappointed.
All right, we have a motion to appoint Marlene Roselle. Do you have a second? Motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. All right, appointment for EMA director to fill the vacant position. I'd actually like to make a motion to appoint Brandon Jones. He's over 911, and he is also a paramedic, so he may benefit from that. I do want to say before we go any further that I want to thank Bill Gregory for his work over the years of what he did for the county as an EMA director, and we really do appreciate that. So there's a motion on the table for Brent Jones. Do you have a second?
I second that.
Motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carries. Item number 7, Tidwell Construction Company request to close Stovall Road at Flat Shoals Creek beginning on June 8th for GDOT Low Impact Bridge Program.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, we do have over here in the packet, we have a map showing the detour route. And it is because of the GDOT project, so they're having to reroute traffic, which is shorter lanes, so we can reroute through local traffic, local roads, but they've set up work to reroute the favor getting traffic in that area.
Do they have a time frame that it will take?
Looks like they already do.
They've got the detour posted already.
Yeah, they were starting at 8. You gotta have a meeting for that to,
We're going to start on the day after the election.
yeah, I should have. Here's the detour routes in that area. Indicate the bridge location. Of course, it's a bridge that they're doing as part of the yeah, this was actually slated to close at 8, but we didn't have a
So, seeing the map that they've already started, do we have a motion to close Stovall Road and Flat Shoals Street beginning as of June 8th for GDOT?
So moved.
Have a motion, do I have a second? Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carries. Nothing we can do, right? It's already closed. All right. Item number 8, resolution to support the Flint Meriwether River Water Trail.
Carol would probably speak to this better. You guys have a copy of the resolution in your packet, and probably have an answer to the question. Carol is, she is Commissioner Court, and was
want to speak a little bit about the, what area where the river water trail, and then I'll read the resolution.
Okay, well, there has been a group organized about 3 or 4 years ago representing all the counties, all the way from the origin of the Flint River up by the airport, all the way to where it merges with Chattahoochee. That group had met for, month after month, and for whatever collection of reasons were not able to move forward with their goal, which was to establish designated water trails all the way along the Flint River. Now, water trail is an opportunity for a community or group of communities to identify sections of a river or other waterway where you go in and identify all of the entry and exit points. You set up mile markers showing, in case of the Flint, we talked about setting up mile markers that would identify this is a 2-hour, expected 2-hour paddle, this is an approximate 4-hour paddle. This might be where you take an all-day trip. This is a site that might accommodate camping. And then also identify all of the artifacts along the way, like abandoned ridge piling, shoal, and everywhere from fish weirs and things of that nature. The idea then is once you identify all these things, a map is created, which can be shared with the public, posted online in Google format. And you also can apply to become part of the Florida River Network. There are 18 such sites already in Florida, but none yet along the Flint. So getting on the Georgia River Network as an established river trail in the state of Georgia just means it gives you that credibility and visibility and makes your water access points and exits much more attractive to the voter, be it kayaks, canoes, or drum boats. Because it identifies where there are possible river obstacles, how far you have to go to get to another point where you might be able to take a break or go to the restroom or whatever. And it also serves as an informational point for potential visitors and water access, people who would like to access the water. So it's really an opportunity for us to establish such a trail, get more visibility, and use the river in a way that brings more tourists in. Y'all may remember that I've said on a number of occasions that I think our tourism journey, if you will, is at a point where we've got to have something that's much more transformational and much more attractive to a regular stream of travelers and visitors, rather than just these people that come in to look at a mural or a butterfly garden or whatever. Those are nice projects, but they're very small relative to what we want to do, which is to attract a steady stream of tourists. In addition, this is a very timely opportunity for us because the tourism, the traveling community is now looking for places where they can travel more safely. They're looking for more local travel. They're looking for more outdoor travel where social distancing is easier to accommodate. And Meriwether County, of course, as we all know, has bountiful beauty, and our Flint River property is one of those assets that we definitely want to take advantage of. And just for information, there's approximately 22 to 25 miles of the Flint River that flows through Meriwether County. So we have organized a team. We've already started working on aspects of the project. We also have had some opportunity to meet with Ian on. I don't know, Buster, whether you want me to go into all that also or no?
Well, what we can do is basically state for the commissioners, this is kind of the first step here for us.
Okay, this will be phase 1, and on phase 1, what we are working towards is the submission of a grant to our Georgia Department of Economic Development, Tourism Product Development. And that will be for $10,000. It has to be matched with local funds, 40% cash, 60% in kind. So we have those funds set aside, and we know that we can secure the in-kind work through our folks that are working in a small team, including Bernie Head and David Stevens and others. When we move forward with this part of our project, then there are also plans to do larger projects, and we do have a benefit of having a partnership, loosely defined partnership at this point with the Department of Natural Resources, and we're working towards a more formal alliance with them, which would involve larger components of a bigger river project. So I'll give Buster, if he wants an opportunity to explain that, or we'll just hold off on that part of it. But just know that, as Buster said, this is phase one of a much larger river ecotourism project, and it fits in very nicely with all the work that has gone on with the Lake Meriwether and all the improvements up there. So that hopefully gives you enough background to make a decision regarding the resolution. The resolution is a necessary component for us to move forward with the establishment of the trail. And I'll be glad to answer any other questions.
I would like to make this one statement. This does open us up for some very substantial state dollars here once we start looking at moving. I think it's more than we can do as a county.
All right, so I'll go ahead and read the resolution so it's on the record, and we probably need to have the resolution and have chair sign it. So a resolution to support the Flint Meriwether River Water Trail for the County of Meriwether. Whereas the citizens of Meriwether County value its natural resources and outdoor recreation opportunities afforded by the Flint River, and whereas the citizens value the Flint River for water quality and habitat protection, and whereas the citizens of the county will greatly benefit from the recreational and natural experiences provided by the water trail, and whereas providing access to the river is a desired goal of the county, and whereas the citizens of Meriwether County and visitors from throughout the state of Georgia and the United States have more than 20 years regularly and openly enjoyed and exercised the right of passage by boat on the Flint River as it travels through Meriwether County, thereby establishing a public easement of passage on the river. And whereas Meriwether County has participated in Spalding, Pike, and Hudson counties to study and evaluate this water trail, and whereas this water trail is consistent with the comprehensive land use plan of Meriwether County for recreational facilities for its citizens, and whereas the county has previously supported activities that promote recreation on the river, and whereas Meriwether County affirms and supports the water trail beginning at mile marker 295 and ending at mile marker 267 to be of value and benefit to the citizens of Meriwether County and its neighboring counties. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of Meriwether County, Georgia, Section 1, that the public easement of passage established by more than 20 years of regular and open travel by boat on the Flint River in Meriwether County is hereby recognized and accepted by the Board of Commissioners on behalf of the citizens of Meriwether County and visitors from throughout the state of Georgia and the United States. Section 2, that this resolution shall take effect immediately upon its adoption. And Section 3, that we hereby direct each department in the county to support and implement the water trail, passed and adopted by the Board of Commissioners of Meriwether County this 26th day, 10th day of June, sorry, correct that. I'll do that. 10th day of June on 2020. So hearing all that from Carolyn, the resolution, and the comments from Commissioner McCoy, can I get a motion to adopt the resolution and have the chair to sign?
So moved.
Have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carries. All right, moving on to item number 9 under new business is to amend recreation ordinance number 2020-01.
Chairman, Commissioners, you have in your packet the changes that we discussed last time about the Recreation Advisory Board. First change really occurs over on page 3. That's at the top. It says 80.5 purpose. We have a change in that now it reads the purpose of the article is to create and establish a Recreation Advisory Board to sit and serve in an advisory capacity of the Meriwether County Board of Commissioners for development of parks and recreation plans, facilities, programs, and opportunities for Meriwether County. And before it read it wanted to report back to the board. So that is the first change. Section under 8.59, section G, Also changed, that basically put the responsibility back on the Recreation Advisory Board for notifying the Board of Commissioners of members who failed to attend. Item number H, added the word Parks and Recreation there with the county. And item J says they will, that changed from a chairman pro tem and secretary pro tem to vice chairman and vice secretary. And then K is language that also picks up with that, as is L, where they changed the word chairman or vice chairman to equal voting members. The duties were changed a little bit, as you can see in section 8.61, and they're going to say the board shall provide written recommendations to commissioners, county managers, others, which deem necessary concerning the operations and programs of the Parks and Rec. Annually, the board should review and make recommendations to proposed budget for the County Parks and Recreation. Recommendations should include general fund requests and capital requests of responsibility. Once budget is approved by the commissioners, they shall review that approved budget at their first meeting after October the 1st, or at such time the county has finalized the annual budget. They will conduct site visits and inspections and provide those findings to board commissioners. And the board shall also assist the board of commissioners with that request for the development of Parks and Recreation Act. And those are the changes that we discussed at the work session. We would recommend approval of those changes.
Anyone have any questions, statements, concerns? Hearing none, do I have a motion to accept or to amend the recreation ordinance as stated by the county manager?
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. All in favor? Motion carried. All right, item number 10, new business award bill for the county 2020 resurfacing project.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, we set out bid proposals for resurfacing for our 2020 bid, and we set out 9 bid packages. We also put it on the Georgia Procurement Registry. We received 2 proposals, one from C.W. Matthews, one from Piedmont Paving, and we opened those bids here. Piedmont Paving was the lowest and best proposal at $1,324,442.79.
Could you repeat that one more time?
Yes, $1,324,442.79. And that was for the county commission. And that was actually a little bit below our projected cost for that, so that turned out really well. Now, in this award, or in this bid, we also were requested by 3 cities to gather some proposals for them, which work that was to be done. The city of Woodbury asked us to put in 3 roads, but then I think while the bids were out, they actually did just contracted somebody to pay for the roads, or resurface the roads. Warm Springs gave us 3 roads, and their total is $59,960. We'll be working with them. And for Springville, I think there was an error here in some of the quantities of Springville, so that's going to come back and it'll be changed as well. The streets in the county that we're looking to resurface is Joshua Road, Timber Ridge, Crib Road, a portion of that, Tom Brown Road, Cove Road, which is a larger section of Sullivanville, Apricot Street. Some of these may just be some patches. Freedom Hill Road, Legion Home Road, Mount Carmel Road, 1, 2, and 3. Those are asphalt patches or Carmel replat repairs. Keith Road, I think is very similar. Massengate Mills, the same way. Beaver Chase Lane, Thompson Rydell, those were some cuts that we had done to make Carmel repairs, so we added those to the document as well. So our recommendation would be to accept the bid for Piedmont Paving for this work, and then also allow us to be able to contact Warm Springs and the town of Greenville, city of Greenville for approval and execution of the contract with the big businesses.
Thank you, anybody have a question?
Mr. Hayes, the city of Greenwood, did you say this was an error or?
There was an error in the quantities. One of them showed a large figure, and it was error in the quantities. So it will all be based on the, like set price. So we're going to get back with the contractor, back with Greenville to get that correct.
I mean, just one note, Mr. Chairman, Cove Road looks like a lot of money to just split involved.
So we got to put ours all together.
Yeah.
Right, it was a long section.
Well,
It will
There's
be.
over 3 districts.
Commissioner Hayes?
And this question is to Mr. Gay, and I think, Mayor Cuddy is on the line. But maybe I misunderstood, but we had paid part of Lucasville Road, and the city had paid part of it. I thought we had discussed to take it hopefully out from the city to the county section. So was there never a proposal, did we ever get anything from the city to finish that section of it?
What I
I
talked,
don't see it in the package.
no, what I talked to Mayor Cuddy about was this, we didn't have dollars there to do our section based on currently. And my advice to him was if he could hold his bid money for up to 3 years. But we'll be ready to do our portion of that prior to that. And it will be a lot less expensive if we all do that together. So rather than put his out there as a separate project under the bid, he was agreeable to hold it until we do our portion of that road. And then we'll pull out reclamation and resurface and all of that.
Okay, well, I thought I understood that we were going to do that portion of the road in this package, so apparently it's not part of this.
Not part of this package.
Is it part of the 21 though? Because I know we're about to do it.
Yes.
Was that what we talked about maybe?
I do know that we were going to include it because,
I was thinking it was 21. I remember us having some conversation about, we got these two running sort of close together.
Because, you guys talked about joining together for the code.
Yeah.
right,
And then the conversation was next time we need to join together for Lucasville. And that was the discussion with that. Now, we will have some T-Spots dollars, minimal, proceeds we collect, that'll be coming in. So we could potentially have another smaller project this fall. We have to be careful with numbers. We could add some other additions to this contract. I think again, see what 20%, I think there was 25%. We could add projects here, but like was said, the code was this year 21, which.
that's fine, I might have just got the years
Yeah,
mixed up. but
and
that's
I
fine.
talked to Barry, but we barely know what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess one of the things too, later on, like we had a work session on rec, I think we need to have a work session on public works because as you mentioned to the board, there's going to be a lot of bridge work done, a lot of detouring from GDOT and Lucasville Road is just one of those roads that's very heavily traveled and has some very narrow spot. So when we get ready to look at that road long-termly, we need to just discuss what's going to be the best method for that road.
If we could go in and add a 1 foot, that doesn't sound like a lot, but get it each side of the road. If we could add that, and we could go in as we're working the road and add it to resurface over, give days of how much it would improve that road. Because there's sections of that road, if you're driving a truck, someone else is driving a truck, pickup truck, boy, you have to be right at the edge of the shoulder to bring the gears.
Since that is since that is a county road, is there any way we can do a study to see how much traffic is on that road? You know how they have those little things out and.
I think the state does that for us.
Yeah, because I don't think we really know the volume of traffic that comes on that road. And it's a way that people go to Alberton, it's a way to go to Gay, it's a cut through. And early in the morning, it's extremely heavy, but the thing that I'm most concerned about is the amount of trucks. From just regular trucks, and then, if we are going to detour, GDOT detour Coal Coleman Bridge.
Right.
I have a feeling a lot of them are going to use that as an alternate, depending on what the state does. So once again, the amount of volumes, just a suggestion.
We'll see what we can do with it. The state at one time had traffic county equipment that would loan you here several years ago. They got out of that business, but I would like to look and see if this is a state secondary route. If it is, then maybe we can get GDOT to participate to a certain level, because state secondary routes are routes that you use.
Well, it connects two state routes.
It does. It does. It connects actually three stations.
Well, that's true.
54,
That's right.
yes, and all that.
The
So-
362, oh, Highway 85.
85 and 41
54.
and 41.
Well,
Yeah.
54 cuts across.
Yeah.
And you know, something that Commissioner Hines, triggered something in my brain, you said they need to use as to reroute things. That may be something we need to look at in the future. If we're gonna redo roads, but if we think we're gonna use it to reroute while they're doing a bridge, right, it makes more sense to do it after the additional traffic, so it doesn't beat down that much. So in the future, we probably need to look at state bridges and things that may affect the rerouting.
What we've done at times in the past, was that they were gonna use the state route, I mean, the county route. What we would do is have an agreement with them, when after they were through, they would be certain for us.
At least portion of it.
Yeah, that's right. At least
Well,
portion.
y'all know if we paved it and then they rerouted it and tore up.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, absolutely. But, yeah, we'll do that. I'll check to see whether it's a state, secondary route. If it is, that's a good avenue for us to ask for maybe some assistance. And, I'll see if we can borrow some traffic county equipment from, someone.
We'd have some numbers to back up what you're asking.
Right. It's, I know it's tremendous, but I'm like, you know exactly what tremendous is.
Put your counters out, first we'll do it now.
Right, yeah. Yes.
Any other commissions? All right, so could I have a motion to award
Ms. Mary,
this?
did you have something?
No, I was just gonna say, it's okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, that also is good for our lines and for that 200. I was just.
That's probably the other way we're all never gonna get what we need is to come together and do it. If not, it's gonna be a little patch here, a little patch there. All right, so could I have a motion to award Miracle County 2020 resurfacing project to the recommendation of Piedmont paving for $1,324,442.79, and also allow the county manager to contact the cities of Greenville as well as Warm Springs in order to get their information in order to move forward.
So moved.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Have a motion. Do I have a second?
I'll do it second.
All right, we already made a motion. All in favor? Motion carries. Number 11, award culvert replacement design deal for Hill Haven Road and Owen Road.
This is what they, certainly a lot of work to get these bids together. I appreciate, Luke Hawkins' help, Allison's help, Beverly and others, Bill Gregory. But we did put together bid proposals. These were design, build, repair, or replace projects and options. And what we were trying to do is to keep from having to just go right out and design it, put out a design product. We had a lot of interest in the preview. We had 9 groups come to the mandatory preview. But when we got right down to the proposal, we only got two proposals back. One from Pine Valley Concrete, which has done some work for us before, and one from Piedmont Paving, which has done, a lot of work for us as well. As we looked and reviewed the options there, Piedmont Paving had, you can see the options that they gave us there. One of them was option 1, was the coated pipe. Option 2 was was another type of coating. This was on Hill Haven. And then Owens Road was a coated pipe and some other different options. But after review of this, what we would recommend is we award design bill for Hill Haven replacement to Pine Valley Concrete for $248,800, and that would be to construct a box culvert There's not that much water there, but there is a lot of depth. And that's a, that would be our best bid based on that. And then also we would recommend awarding the design bill for Owens Road to Piedmont Paving at $222,680, and that would be to install new metal pipe as the best bid. We did talk to Piedmont, and there's 84-inch pipe in there, right, Bill?
Yes, sir.
And
What size?
84 inch. There's two of them. We were looking at just to bump those an extra size. Now, that those designs, those posts were probably put in when the dam was built. They've been there for a long time. They rusted out. It really wasn't an issue of flooding and washing out. It was more so as packed fill. But what we were looking to do was to bump the pipe just a size. That way, it certainly doesn't hurt. It would help us, in the long run too.
So what would be the size, man?
We were looking to try to go to a 96. We also talked to Piedmont about possibly us buying a pipe if we could get it cheaper. And then that would make up any difference in pipe costs, or should just about make up any difference in pipe costs for us upside of the pipe. And you got a strange flow there between the lake and the creek coming in. And, the creek's over there, yet push as much water as it push, the lake. And so the water over there varies very little. So we feel comfortable that 96 or 96.
So we got to purchase a pipe?
We purchased a pipe and they would put it in. And this number may change just a little bit, but it should be just about wash.
Downward? Or should we?
It should have downward or virtually done.
So with us purchasing the pipe and then installing everything, we would need that amount?
Right.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I have a question. What has Pine Valley Concrete done for us before? I just don't remember their name.
They did you remember the road we had where we had such a strike problem with Ian?
Justin Bullock.
Justin Bullock. They did that, but there's two divisions of it. The gentleman that poured the culverts, they did a good job with the culverts. We looked at that. I was about to look at that.
So you're saying it's two different divisions of this?
Same company, but he had hired someone
He
else to work with
subcontracted
it,
it out.
paid it and striped it, and he says they're no longer working.
Yeah.
And so, and he is reputable.
And I also question him on who his paving contractor would be, if he was.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
I mean, you ride down in there, that yellow line is still like this today.
I do remember that.
That relationship.
Every time I go there, I'm just like, oh, God.
But the culvert itself was a good quality. I mean, they did.
It was.
They
You're right.
poured in place as opposed to precast.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I just didn't recognize the name.
Mr. Chair, I have a question. Going back to Hill Haven, knowing that they're going to work on the bridge in Greenville and Hill Haven is going to be a detour, do we know when GDOT's going to do that project? Because once again, as we mentioned earlier, we don't want that conflict in time. We don't want to invest and it's going to be the same time. Or do we need to do it prior or after, or does it make a difference? But we do know that they're going to reroute when they close the bridge in Greenville and reroute it on Hill Haven.
It's gonna be the detour. We probably need ours done first because I don't know, that road needs that kind of additional traffic.
As
I think it'd be,
We put a time period here for completion. I'm trying to get it down. But I'm checking it. 90 days, I'm still good.
I know a lot of times GDOT can't give you information as readily, but we don't want to be in the middle of that.
No.
Then GDOT is like ready to do their project. So I don't know how we can communicate and make sure that
we coordinate all that.
Do we have a start date from the state?
We'll call it the start date. I would imagine that ours would be done, complete, and ready for traffic before that bridge get here.
Okay.
We'll make sure of that.
Let's go ball.
Yes, plus snowball too. It's all-
What are they doing on Snowball?
That's when we did whatever, we just did the reroute.
Oh,
They've already started.
Loading
They've
bay.
already started that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're starting today.
So what's that start date for what's the start date?
It will be, now that you guys have approved it, we'll go ahead and notify this afternoon, and as soon as they get the bonds in, which they're already anxious to kind of get going, we'll be able to issue a notice to proceed. So that'll start, in a week or so.
I don't think we're gonna do it.
We have it.
But it's pending.
Yeah, about after that.
Any other questions? All right, hearing none, we have a motion to award the culvert replacement design and build for Hill Haven Road to Pine Valley Construction in the amount of, I didn't write that. Oh, yeah, $248,800. We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All right, motion and second, all in favor? Motion carries. Do we all, could I get a motion to award the design build on Owens Road to Piedmont Paving for $222,680 with the county purchasing the pipe and knowing that this amount could change?
So moved.
All right, have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor? All, motion carries.
And just as a note, this will be, probably the county's first two, T-Splosh projects. Good.
Yeah, those amounts were okay.
I guess that report that Bill has in here, the T-Splosh, I
It's
thought
looking
was pretty good.
I was impressed, the bill, the numbers, I was impressed with. Hopefully this statement.
All right, we'll move on to item number 12, discuss the reopening of the bus transportation.
We had talked to, to the Three Rivers Group, and they were out, you spoke with them directly. They're ready just for us to, go ahead and get started.
Everybody's already opened except Toyo. We've already been running the buses for essential needs, but they're ready to start opening again and running. At one time, they did ask if we could provide some masks to come out of the academy, but they are required people to wear masks and safe distancing and all that.
I think we've got those cloth masks, so I think we could provide those. So our recommendation would be to allow them to move forward
With normal operation.
with normal operations, with providing caution.
Gotcha. Anybody have any questions, discussion? All right, hearing that, could I get a motion to allow us to reopen the bus transportation normal with the provisions set forth by CDC, Department of Public Health, and the executive order of the governor?
So moved.
Have a motion, do we have a second?
Second.
All right, motion and second, all in favor? Motion carries. Number 13, discuss the purchase of 2 transportation buses.
Chairman, Commissioners, a long time ago, I had mentioned to everybody, with a surplus of those buses, so we need to see we have an opportunity to buy those because they're very useful. I didn't think at that time I would not use without the buses, but apparently we have an opportunity to buy 2 of those buses for $5,500 each. That's a bus that we use, I think Bill mentioned, they can use one of them for the right-of-way crew, and things right now, they have to drive public trucks. We also have the prison crew that comes, 4 days a week, and us, we have them as a limited life for it. I think we have an option. Or, sometimes, we may just need transportation of 8 or 10 people here. So we can use it for whatever, but I would like, we've already asked for a tab, we'll look at those to make sure they're mechanically sound. I would imagine they are, they're maintained as far as broken. But I want to bring that to the board and see if you guys are willing to purchase 2 of those for $5,500 each. And,
Are there only 2 available?
only 2 available.
Are they actually our buses or
Yes.
just another county?
They're
ours.
out, they're buses that are out.
Because I was actually thinking people did use it for one of these purposes and decided they would use it for something else. The animal shelter, you could always take those buses and the seats out and construct kennels on each side to transport them to 2 different places. People can come in and straight out to look at them, in those adoption ways.
Absolutely.
And
There's
the
a lot of
price
uses.
seems really good. The price seems
Yes,
really good. I mean,
it is, you know, and of course, you know, it's for GDOT, and we would get
That's one.
a better price over than anybody else. And we bought them in Coweta, you guys use them for all kinds of things. And, I mean, they're not bad.
If we could get one for the animal shelter, I'd probably save the animal a little money.
Question. The price is good, there's no question about that, but what part of our budget is this money coming out of? The general fund, or does this come out of SPOS? SPOS, so it comes out of our current fund?
Actually, it can come out of SPOS or T-SPOS.
Okay, either one, okay.
But it was, there will be another one probably available next year, because there's 3 they just bought, was it 2 that were used?
I think so, and I think we're down to the next thing is to do another one on number 14.
And there's no issues major with.
No, they just pulled it through, they were so often to keep it going. Of course, what we were going to do before we did that was to have our mechanics take a look at it, and just be sure that it's sailing. They look good, I mean, I can't really tell that much, like really looking closely, which are old, which are new. So, so they worked out pretty good. So, be my recommendation that the mechanic would sell for us to purchase.
Pending mechanical check, we purchase.
We've had any further questions? Okay.
And we'll bring back the use of those, to you guys.
All right, so we have a motion from Commissioner McCoy to allow the county to move forward with the possibility of purchasing 2 transportation buses contingent upon their mechanically sound and approved by our mechanics. I have a second.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carried. All right, item number 14 under new business, section 5311, public transportation service agreement with 3 Rivers Regional Transit System.
Chairman Commissioners, this is a continuation of the agreement we had in place for a while. This runs from July 1 to 2020 to June 30, 2021. And this is really just the operational agreement between the county and 3 Rivers and, of course, GDOT. And, we've been asked again to fund $11,000 toward the program. And that will be the max. And if there's the savings or the pay box creates more money than we anticipate, we won't have to spend all of that, but it's usually $11,000 we won't spend. I think it's been that way for several years, that's been our contribution level. And of course, we have to,
It varies based on the amount of money they get from sometimes it's that amount, sometimes it's less.
but that's the natural exposure that there's out there. And so this is really just an agreement to have a program continue.
Basically continuing what we've already.
Right, yes,
Anybody have any questions? All right, hearing that, do we have a motion for section 5311, public transportation service agreement continuation with 3 Rivers and the county, the regional transit in the amount of an annual $11,000?
So moved.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carried. All right, item number 15, discussion of one notice policy.
Chairman, Commissioners, I asked that deal with the agenda, because we had talked about the local ball fields quite a few times over this calendar year. And I had written a letter a little later than maybe I should have, but we got it out to them. There was so much going on with COVID and everything else. But we did get it out to them. We gave them a current person at least, we gave them a notice that we did not have to, that notice or that lease agreement. We had to wait at least a 5-year period because of some clauses in there. But with that said, the gentleman is in his 90 days now. He has agreed that if the board would like, he's continued. He hadn't had any events until the last few weeks. He's had some training classes. He has agreed to pay the county a dollar fee if y'all would like him to do that. That was not called for in the lease, but my recommendation would be for us to put together almost like an RFP, or have someone put together an RFP for us. Advertise this. There's been a lot of interest in it. I know that several groups have said, hey, we'd like to use this. We have a municipality we'd like to be involved in it. My recommendation would be go ahead and immediately put out a request for an RFP and hear from those parties that are interested. We can advertise in the paper, put it on the county website, and just have people come before you guys to tell you what they would like to do, why they should be the ones that the county lease to do whatever you would do with the park, and then have them make their case, and then you guys be able to come back and determine which direction we all want to see that go. I don't know what went into the last negotiations with it, but I know that this way would be opened up to everybody, and everybody can have a fair shot at this.
And I think leaving it generic like that really opens it up for possibilities that we may not even think of, that somebody may propose. But I actually did talk to Mr. Snyder, and he is okay with this within the 90 days. And I told him since he received it on May 15th, I would think that it would be June, July, August 15th. He said if he can get it until August 15th, that will take care of everything that he already had scheduled prior to getting the notice.
And then, of course, it's going to be that period of time to get advertisements out, a little bit of time period, and get people scheduled again. And I would say they would have that kind of like a work session or something separate from just a regular meeting, where we can have them come in and just present their proposal.
That's what I'd like to hear from somebody who's different than just being written on a piece of paper. I'd like to hear what they got in mind, what they can offer.
But I would think those y'all ask questions back to this.
But we do need to have a proposal in before they come to speak.
Oh, yeah, man, that's fine too. I just want more than something written.
Right. Commissioner Hunt?
So what we're saying here, I have a couple of questions. So we know, unfortunately, he didn't get the notice. So in that lease, we were supposed to contact him 90 days prior to April 14th.
The way the lease reads, it's an annual lease, it automatically renews. The April 15th, in that period of time, had really nothing to do with being able to break the contract. It's just you had to wait till after that period to avoid that $10,000 reimbursement. But the April 15th, that date had nothing to do with breaking the contract. You can always do it on 90 days notice.
And that's how I read it too, review annually on a certain date, and the only stipulation about the time frame was if the county were to send notice of coming out of the contract before that 5th year of the renewal was after 5 years, that we would owe the $10,000. So I think if we had actually said earlier than that, according to the contract, we had to read that, we probably would have to pay $10,000.
Well, I really did. So I pulled the contract out. I read it several years ago, but I hadn't read it again, so I really wasn't sure about the date and time. But when I looked at it, it was like, well, 90 days, and regardless. The only key that the April 15th had was that April 15th had to be 5 years after the addition in order to prevent paying that fee. That was the significance.
Well, I'm going to cut you off. I understand now the contract, and I guess, Chairman Griggle, I read your email in reference to that. My main concern, I had two concerns. My main concern was with the COVID-19 and the volume of people there. And even though you leased it from the county, things had not totally cleared up. I mean, so I guess there's no liability to the county in any form of fashion in asking the
We're
attorney.
getting liability. Now, when I spoke to him, because I spoke to him before I sent the letter, and I said, I'm sending you this letter. And then after he got the letter, I spoke to him again, and he said, well, I had these events scheduled. And I said, well, you gotta deal with social distancing. He said, the organization they work through has social distancing policies in place that he would adhere to those. And I wouldn't mind what you have to do if it was on the weekend. And, there were a lot of people close together, and, so I'm gonna have to call him with that. When I came back by, they had dispersed, because I think it was over whatever they were doing. And the other day, when we went out, there was a lot of cars there. I don't know where, it looks like everybody must have drove their car just themselves there, because there was more cars than there was.
But I will say, if there's a chance of gathering a group, the executive order does state, if from the same household, they can be close. They don't have to be 6 foot distance.
Right.
So it may be that families are sitting close.
Well, I understand, and I do want to let this board be aware. I know he has term limits and everything, so there's no liability on our part. But if there were, this past Sunday, there were over 200 people there. Now, yes, you can have a family sitting there, but there was nothing, and maybe as a private company or whatever, you don't have to indicate social distance. I didn't see anything posted, I don't know if that's a requirement. But once again, I just want to make sure nothing falls back on the county in reference to this, since we released it out, every liability. But then once again, we've got a massive amount of people in our county. Nobody had a mask. Maybe that's an individual thing now, you wear it, you don't wear it. But once again, just to be aware of it, And so technically, he has this until August the 15th. So whoever, whatever, when we put out an RFP, people can come and give us a different idea of what they want to do, and it will not be available until after that.
Well, they can propose it.
They can propose it, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
What I propose is go ahead and let's get together an RFP, and let's go ahead and get it out, and then, by the time we get that in the paper, it will be able to run for next Friday. We put out 2 or 3 weeks of time, and then, let people get their proposals together, and time we get the schedule, we will top that thing. And so that would be my proposal, is just let everybody, he's indicated he wants to come and make a proposal too, which is fine. And I think we had one other group who would probably be on the agenda and talk to y'all about using it, and my recommendation would be to call it back. So we're going to go through this RFP process and let them go through part of that
I
process.
know at least one other that would like to give a proposal.
And I think maybe we should put out there, give us what you see to do with this, whether it's a lease or whether it's a purchase. And that's the bottom line, we need to know, because they may not know that they can do lease or purchase.
And then we could say, recreation, other, it'd be good just to see what all may be out there. As somebody said earlier, it'd be good to see the main things that us have thought of.
As far as gatherings and stuff, this past weekend, spring, summer's done and things like that, I saw several postings in different big cities where they had gatherings, the Grange had one, and they were shoulder to shoulder, there had 1,000 people in.
You go to the stores, it's almost like, hey, the food is over. That being an expansion, I'm afraid it's a little bad, but, that would be my recommendation. We put together a RFP and send it out, and, like, state have a time for everybody to go visit.
So I'm going to put this, get a motion. Can I have a motion to allow the county administrator to put out an RFP? Generic RFP for purchase or lease, and ideas would go with the Lono ball field, as well as allowing Mr. Schneider to continue through the 90-day period of the said contract until August 15th.
I'll move for your RFP and your addendum.
All right. I have a motion, I have a second.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor? Motion carries. All right, item number 16, approved memorandum of agreement by and between GDOT and Marion County for right-of-way Van Streeter Road CSX.
Yes, I had spoken to the board about this before, and actually written GDOT's letter of this. This was a project that GDOT delivered their replacement program. The bid, not our current GDOT will do it, the board member, for some reason really wanted to put this project out there. we had CSX, rework it. But it still is one lane bridge. And we were originally asked to expend quite a bit of money through the right of way, including all the professional services that go with it. And, the conversation broke and discussions, I just told them we didn't have that kind of dollars. They do have a different program which they rolled us into, that we qualify as a tier one. So what they're doing is they reduced that original number by, it's only a fourth of what the original number was. And they are asking that we contribute that. Now, this bridge is not high on our priority, but it is something they've already spent quite a bit of dollars on, and they really want to move forward. And I know we've been working on our relationships with GDOT, and I really feel like that, doing this would go a long way to help us procure additional dollars for the GDOT on some of the other projects that we're looking at. So, with that said, I would recommend that we approve this amount,
What is it now?
50.
Okay.
And then that would be super for right away. And then what we'll do is we'll let everybody know, hey, we're a team player. And while it hasn't been guaranteed, I've been told, hey, we'll help you guys. As y'all know in the past, we've helped spend some money with GDOT. We got a lot more money back in return. So that would be my recommendation.
Commissioners, any questions?
Mr. Chair, well, it's just a comment. If I understood you right, when we were talking about this, GDOT has already put $600 and something thousand
Right.
into this
Into
project.
this project. Yes. They've already put that into the project in terms of engineering and all of the things that they go through. There's federal dollars involved as well. And I would, if they backed away from it and had that ability they already spent, I would go. Right. Yeah. Like I would put us.
It wouldn't go well for
It
us.
wouldn't. So.
I mean, I don't really want to put out $50,000 into it.
I know, but we'll.
Will that come out of T-Splosh or where?
It can come out of T-Splosh or T-Splosh. Don't you think? Yeah. And again, we'll remind them that, hey, we've been a team player on it. They were interested, the state bridge guy in Atlanta called me personally, and talked to me about it. So,
Mr. Chair, I have one question. Mr. Chair, so on this form that we have from GDOT, when it shares tier one and the amount, the notes, that's what they're asking us of that money?
yes, we'll make sure that they're asking us. They were classified as tier one.
I understand that, but on across from there it says notes, utilize an offset detour with county bridge restored in place. So that's basically
What they're really asking us for is a dollar contribution for right-of-way purchase.
okay.
Where this bridge is located, there's really not a need for, there's a loop road that goes around it, probably was we could use it.
All right. Anyone else?
Just one more comment on this report, I know Bill will get to this later, but on the 14 splice, looks like we have some excess funds.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
I mean, it seems like we would have somewhere we could pull that from, possibly,
Right, and I would-
if I'm reading that right.
I really rather get it out of Splosh since we got the citizens to pass
Yeah.
Splosh to make sure we got their roads
I really
etc.
That'd be a good place to take it because it is a project where it goes back to that series.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Anyone else? All right, so do I have a motion to approve tier one memorandum or agreement with and between GDOT area and the county for right of way on Dan River in the amount of $50,000?
With my arm twisted up my back, I move to approve.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor? Motion carried. Now, this is actually not on the agenda, but we want to discuss the jobs that are now posted out on there. Are these all the job openings that we have in the county?
These are job openings, but like the equipment operator 1 and 2, we actually have several positions that fall into those categories. I think when I was talking to Bill yesterday, we have 4 or 5 positions in public works. It's just get us some of those positions full, they put in, they figure out, well, this is hard work. And so they will take around, but,
We have a copy of it?
we do have a,
Can we get a copy of it?
We just did it this morning.
Yes.
So 4 to 5 in public works, we've got the
got
fire
full-time
chief posted.
fire chief posted. We got a custodian full-time. We had a part-time, he left. We got so much work to do, particularly with code and everything that we run this area. Yeah, so, and this will be one that will, float and go wherever. We've got a certified deputy sheriff, again, equipment operator 1 and 2. These will be public works, but we do have, I think, 4 or 5 positions in the bank there. We have a fire chief position as well. And, we got these out in ACCG, and I think they're the Department of Labor, and of course, they're on our website.
The only one I didn't see is Laura's position.
And I'll tell you, why that, what we're gonna do, and again, it's been, this entire year, it's been just super crazy, but what we're gonna do is sit down and, Bill and I asked Dr. Mitchell Beverly yesterday, we're gonna sit down and look at, that position, where we want to go, because, Bill and myself, I don't speak to it, but we are relatively probably short termers.
Long in the tooth.
We're long in the tooth. So, he's been hobbling around with his back and some other stuff here. He's been hobbling around every day. So what we're looking to do is to maybe fill that position and maybe another position in our office with someone that's capable long-term of being able to take over in particular roles like finance director and administrator. And of course, we'd like to have you guys involved in that from the administration standpoint, because y'all will have to work with a person long after
But I did want to say the reason I asked for these is because since we've had this COVID situation across the world and so many people have lost their jobs, if we have those opportunities open and posted on the website, then it may be somebody that will not be going back to their job that they can apply, and we can help them out. That's why I would ask for it.
Absolutely. Well, we need people in public works, right, always do.
I have a question, so Mr. Gay, that you said that you would deal short term, I know that the board had, put in motion that you hire someone to assist you, and since you were always overwhelmed, I think that's something that we need to go on in place. Because, I know you have a lot of projects going on, and I know how you get so fired up. And I think that's something that we need to sit down and just go on and consider to get it done.
And that's what I was talking about, the 2 positions here, I agree. What I ended up spending some of this time, the county, and I know y'all don't like to go your forward and say what it be, but y'all have done a great job of moving projects. We take on several projects a year that would be a major project if we just took it on C1. And it's tough some days. I mean, we have a very limited staff, and we put a lot of time and effort into just writing up and getting out the specifications of the design build. Well, that's not something you sit down and I would do. And then you throw a couple of personnel issues in with it, and boy, you can turn the week into almost nothing else. So I agree.
I understand, but I just don't want you to, at least let us
I won't do that.
Because, I see how stressed out you get sometimes, how overwhelmed you get, and it's just not right.
And it's just, I'm tired sometimes,
Well, you're only human.
yeah. And I'm getting this was long in the tooth.
To Mr. Chair, we've discussed this several times, and I thought as a board, we all have already agreed on this. So the question now is just implementing it, and I would recommend as soon as possible. The other thing in reference to public works and probably to other jobs, we had discussed, there are a lot of reasons why you lose people in jobs. some of you have no control over, but one of the things that we have discussed several times on this board is the pay scale. We had talked about coming up with different levels of pay scale depending on your certification and qualification and job description. We've not yet been able to do that. We've also talked about the fact that sometimes when people come in, they want to know, if I'm doing this job, what is the opportunity for me to grow? You know, if I come in at $12 an hour, what are the opportunities I can make $16 an hour? If I upgrade my skills. We've talked about it so many times, but I think once again, we need to put this in place so that those who come to work for Marietta County work, we're showing your rate of increase as far as pay, your benefits, your package, and all of that. And so once again, getting back to filling these positions, even filling the position of assistance for you that will eventually hopefully be someone that can move on. That person can work on that role, or you work on special projects and stuff, you know, things coming up. But all these positions are crucial because right now, from my point of view, if anyone had to step away right now, for whatever reason, we are really short-staffed.
We are short-staffed across, pretty much across the board. We are, and I agree with that. We've also tried to schedule 2 or 3 times to go back to the personnel manual and talk about that with the pay delivery system. The thing with the pay delivery system is going to take a financial commitment to it, because it's not a matter of, well, we've had a good year, we'll get merit raise or whatever. When you put it in that pay delivery system, and they meet the criteria, you're going to have to come up with those extra dollars every year. And then in reality, with a pay delivery system like that, you should add cost of living on top of that in order to keep those levels. So it can be an expensive process, but I will say that it works well.
Well, I mean, if you weigh out what it costs to train people and they come and work for you for 4 or 5 months, and then the turnover, what's the term, residual, not residual, retention. So if we're hiring people and they only last 3 months and we've invested, and then 3 months, 6 months later, we rehire them again, and we're looking at every other month, we're rehiring 5 people. So if you put the math to that versus the math to paying a decent salary, where you've got people that are committed to 2 and 5, 6 years, then at the end of the day, my question is, do we have the funds in our budget to go to this system? If it's a budget problem, then let me know it's a budget problem. If it's a personnel issue, then we need to know so we can know how to correct it. What we're dealing with is no different than any other county. Yes, there are a lot of people who probably don't like public works, but public works is your backbone in any county. There's not a single county that can function without first responders and your public works department.
Public works is a lot of press. It's not flashy, it's not this, but they are your workforce. And there's no doubt in that. Now, I will say, you guys have done a really good job. Y'all have been very gracious every year. So the employees and even the starting salaries are a lot better than what they were. Not that they're the greatest, but we put together a pay delivery system. The system is not complicated. We put that together this afternoon. The complicated point was we start to classify the people in which grade they go into, and then you got to take into account the longevity of the people who've been here. So there's a lot of moving parts in that. The chart itself is only simple, but it starts out at 1, and it goes to 1.5 over a 10-year period. That's the standard chart. So you have steps, you have 10 steps, they look out to just a little bit under 5%.
Well,
budget's gonna be.
the budget's gonna be, I mean, that's all I'm asking. Is there a budget thing that we need to look at? Is it a job classification we need to look at? And I'm a true believer, if there's another county or surrounding counties that are doing it, why don't we go and look at the best practice and look at what's working out there and then bring it in and tweak it that would work for us. Because otherwise, if I've been with this county for 5 years and someone comes in and we're both making the same dollar amount and I don't see where I'm going to increase, It's not so much people are always chasing that extra 50 cents or $1, but it's a question of, what benefits do I have, So once again, we've been talking about this a lot, and I think that we really need to address it, because we need skilled workers, and if there's other problems in that department, be it training, skill sets, whatever it is, we need to be able to have a clear understanding of what it is that we need to work on.
So we're being also working on job descriptions and positions. And I know sometimes in the past, we used to do, gosh, this person's over here, I need somebody over here who's pulling over there. But what we're trying to establish, what we've been working on is, you can't move anybody until you have a position to move them to. And if you move it into that position, then you got to fill this position here. So it's not like we just have a big group and whoever does whatever, they've got specific jobs. And it's just a lot more structured than what we've done in the past. We can work that up. I mean, I can show you guys some numbers that
I'd be interested in some numbers, just to see if any of it's even in our reach.
Right.
Well, when I started and came on, before the other three, our budget was only 13 billion a year, I think, when I came on. And now we're up to a couple million above that. So what I'd like to do is really look at that period of time, where we were, what we were budgeting versus now, and what we have added or increased. And I don't actually think it's that many positions, it's some, not enough to equate to that amount of money. So it may be that we need to look at that increase in our budget over the past few years and then do a comparison study. We probably do need to move on and maybe do this in a work session, but I just want to make sure these are all posted on every people. But let's look at all the surrounding counties and see what they start at. Let's come up with something there. We probably also need to start doing exit interviews with individuals. It may not be the money, it may be management. That's usually a big reason people leave. You don't know that why they're really leaving. They a lot of times don't want to tell you, but we probably need to do some type of exit interview just so we can see, because if it's not the money and it is someone that we have as a department head or management, then we need to correct that, and it'll probably correct the rest of that retention.
Well, it is good if somebody's looking for a career. It is good to be able to have a career path, right? You know, hey, if I stay here, I'm going to be here. And we can run those numbers. I mean, we may have a lot of people that are already at the top, because you cap out. We try to run some numbers, and we take payroll, and I can show you guys what it will look like out in the future. So if y'all want to do that in a work session,
I just know it's increased a couple of million since I started, but I'm pretty sure we had to hire a couple of million worth of staff, so.
Mr. Chair, I do have one comment, and I talked thoroughly about this. One of the things I hear a lot talked about by our employees, they kind of like to say, if we could increase that this time by 1% matching, I think that would help too.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand anything like what.
The employee savings plan.
Retirement.
401k.
Right.
Or 57, yeah.
Yeah, I have heard some complaints over the past couple of weeks about us increasing the premiums for the insurance.
And see, this would kind of help, I think, if we could do that. If you look at the numbers,
I just have a question. This is just curious. I see the fire chief position was posted June 5th. Have you had any interest?
we have one application, and I had a person I talked to that told me yesterday, so he's going to put an application tomorrow.
I was just
So we
curious.
have, and it's really just down home out in the paper, and so I think we'll have a lot of interest because we get out.
And what other sites do we put it on? Do we put it on the state site?
So George Park,
They basically do.
So we will get a lot of interest.
Okay, that's just good information.
And we listed the salary at this DOT, legal qualifications, so we got.
I was just wondering if we come up with that salary. I know the last time we said that we're gonna be an issue what they was asking for, so I was wondering if we come up with a salary that we might.
We just listed it because it depends on qualifications is very well.
And that's something we probably all need to do too, is come up with a range, depending on, and give the authority to hire and have a range to go from based on the qualifications.
And at some point, you have to think about how you move that process. It goes, and development handle, outside, that you have a lot of applications in there with that. And, we can talk about that, right, we'll get to see what that looks like.
And I do think we do need to figure out how that's gonna look, and I do have a couple suggestions on, what it's all.
We need to figure out a work session too. Say, we're gonna be about an 8-hour work session.
Yeah.
It's a lot to cover.
Well, we can talk about, T-Splosh and, Splosh.
I think we could find a day that works for everybody. Why couldn't we do a longer work session?
Yeah,
And we
good.
could get it during the day, take a break during lunch.
We did a Saturday training one time, it worked out.
And then the afternoon, whatever, just so we have some time to cover this stuff.
Yeah.
And we're not going right into another meeting.
And that's, I mean, what we're always doing, rushing through it.
Yeah.
We can do,
That may be more productive, and you can get a lot more done and get it out of the way, and you could, instead of keep pushing stuff further down, you know. It's hard for me to conceive that we're half of the year. We're in the 6th month of the
But
year.
if we all come here with the mindset, we're here for a while, we're not rushing to get to something else, having to leave, I think we get a lot done.
so we can bring in lunch and just, take a break.
Let's set up a work session, and we'll do that, but let's do when I see those people, I want to keep them. But thank y'all, because I did just want to make sure those are out there, so that people can do it, and if they are in need of a job, they can apply. Moving on to item number 10, report from the finance director.
Chairman, I gave you a lot of information there. The first one is bank balances. Got that, we've got commissions behind, talk about those very quickly. General fund is still strong. You notice the police license fund has been zeroed out. We paid our bond payment on June 1, our final bond payment on June the 1st, and date 6/20. That left us with excess funds of $650,000. Of that $650,000, you see the breakdown. County's portion is $420,000. Put that separate account down at Long's Emergency Bank.
Is that what I signed last week?
That's what you signed last week. You also see down at the bottom that 2020 squads and T-squads proceeds did come in. And I put breakdown, second and third pages, third and fourth pages, of those proceeds and the allocation. And I had a couple of questions from a couple of the cities. We had told them that we expect the 2020 squads to be similar to what you are receiving for lost. We found out that's not the case. The lost payments are more for the cities, but less for the county. So we did some research and determined that the formula for the lost is 60-40. 60 county, 40 municipality, but T-Splosh and Splosh is 65-35. Yeah, that's why there's a difference there.
Y'all will have to renegotiate that with the cities after the census goes.
That's all I have on that packet. Unless you have some questions there.
Bill, I like this report, and can we continue to get a SPOS report
Yeah.
each month? Because it just sort of helps to see what money's coming in and where it's going, you know.
Sure.
And I'm really interested in the T-SPOS, just since that's new.
As Sarah mentioned earlier, we were surprised at the amount of money that did come out of T-Splosh.
That's what Beth and I were saying, everybody stayed in place, so maybe they bought both of them.
Yeah, I was expecting the order right to go up too, but let me just also say one thing on that. There was some time, when we were wondering if we were going to receive enough supplies to be able to cover all that bonds and everything that money was involved, but not only did when you guys able to collect that amount, you actually ended up with about 400,000 local, so that's great, it's good news.
And
I want to ask a question, that is what you mentioned that T-Squad, I know it's already been proposed and asked when they, when we gonna start, designated road to be paid. So I just want some kind of answer to give.
Well,
That's gonna be a hard conversation.
Well, what we got is Haven and Owens Road will be a couple of the first three projects of that. And when we get to our work session, we can maybe have another month's worth of revenues, and we can kind of project what it will do. And my recommendation would be with that board, we have enough dollars. You don't put together too small a contract, because you will save with the, mobilize, you'll save a lot of money to get larger. But I think what we can do is decide which project we're going to do. We've opened some conversation with GDOT, but I still want to open the conversation forward to see if we can get some matching dollars in some of these projects.
Mr. Chair, and I know we don't want to keep people too much longer. If the board and would go, we have some free time to Fayette County's website. On their website, they have their squash. You can hit a link, and it tells you exactly what projects they're working on. So this makes it open, available for the citizens to know. Your T-Splash is this project. It tells you what the project is, what it consists of, the cost of the project. The more open and transparent we can be with citizens, because I truly believe half the people have no idea what it costs to pave roads, to repair roads. And, it may help some people really may not care. Once again, when you have some free time, go look at that site. A lot of counties do provide what they're doing. I mean, we have it, but we want to make sure our citizens know, so that when they ask us why you can't work on this project, then you'll see what it costs to do this. So it may be something that we may want to look at.
Thank you, Mr. Bill, you want to finish your report?
Yes. We're also curious to see how much the COVID-19 affected the loss receipts. And we had been trending first January through March at about $7,000 to $10,000 more than the previous year. That came with streets in Holland. And March dropped about $7,000. April dropped to just $1,000 more than this year last year. But May kicked back up about 24. So I think we've hit the bottom. We started back up now. June should be pretty good.
And there are state funds available for counties that have a loss.
Oh yeah, I also ended up working with the ACCG and GMA. They've submitted a plan to the governor for dispersing those funds. They wanted to know what our budget was, how many employees, and those kind of things. So I think what they're going to, ACCG thinks the first step, the governor will determine the amount of money dispersed will be based on population of the counties. Right now, we've expended, excluding late personnel costs, about $20,000 total related expenses, which is not a lot, but we should like to put that money back. Okay, next item you got is the agency subsidies. I won't spend a lot of time, but you notice the ones in the red, the 2021 column, those are the ones that were requesting more than they did the previous year. It looks like this.
We did have, the DA did come and did recover a part-time person for a couple of years and did us, consider, of course, you guys can, decide what you want to do with that, and I think that's reflected in this year.
Yes, that's $40,000.
And that would cover the part-time that you did cover a couple of years.
So it's a 4% increase with us, and then 5% where the state doesn't provide it any longer, so it's going to go over to 177 and then unpublic.
You got the proposal there. I also put a little, in addition to what we pay the state for the public defender, through the years we've provided $4,000 or $5,000 worth of expenses for them. He did that with a couple other state agencies. We phased those out. So there I was thinking that we should phase that out for the public defender's office. So they should be paid for those things anyway. That would just about cover that 4% raise.
But we looked at 1,000 to 2,000, sometimes nothing increase a year. Now we're looking at $13,000.
Yeah. I think we covered 4%, but, like last year we didn't go along with that 5% for asking for their,
My thought would be to go with
And community action.
that's the cap. You remember,
Well, it used to be 5, and then we went up to 10.
it went up to 10, that 10,000 the first time we brought it in. And her request was for 3 years at $12,000 a year. Y'all gave 10 last year, so you just need to agree to what you want to do this year. But if you would review this stuff, and we'll plan on y'all vote.
When they give increases, requests for increases like this from CAC, do they give us a breakdown of why they're asking for it? I mean, I don't want somebody to say, oh, I need $2 more thousand dollars. Why do you need $2 more
I can
thousand?
request that from her.
Right. I think they should, if they got a request for an increase, tell us what is that increase going to go for? What other responsibilities and financial obligations do you have that requires it?
I'll get that from DFAX as well as Kathy and email that to you so you can be looking at it. The last thing I got is you got the audit in front of you, received letter from the Department of Audits and Accounts. You don't have this, but they accepted the audit, the change, corrective action plan to be submitted again. I won't spend any time on the letter from AJK like this. Two things I'll talk about. The findings, if you go to page 1, page 4. I won't read over those, it's a page of findings. The first two, first one involves the tax commissioner's office, they've corrected that problem. Couple that have to do with the size of our staff and completing the annual report. Just in conclusion, we complete all the recommendations that they've asked.
Mr. Chair, I have a question. What would have happened that made us pay our payroll taxes late?
That happened in November. All I can survive is the busy time in payroll. We had to 2, maybe 3 regular payrolls, and then the public's payroll in there. Plus we were working on we worked a lot on the Thanksgiving luncheon and just missed it. 7.5 years I've been here, that's only the second time that's happened. This time we were able to get the state to waive
Okay, sometimes they'll waive it if
They
it's
waive
not a
it.
regular.
IRS will waive it, the state did.
They did wait.
I lost the page with the fund balance on it. But our fund balance in the last year, deposit 600,000 increased to 1.1 million. So financially, we're good.
That's good.
Really strong there. Usually they give us a 5-year comparison with the new government regulations. All you get is the current year. With that said, if you look over that, if you've got any questions, we can either get the auditors to answer those questions. If you'd like to come back in and answer your questions, we can do that.
All right, thank you very
That's
much.
it, thank you.
Move on to item number 11, report from the county administrator.
Sure. Commissioners, one thing that I want to be sure you guys are okay with, we need to put out an RFP for, also for a bid package for some ambulances. So I think we'll move forward with trying to get that out for the investigators to really get those things done again. Did have a meeting, a brief meeting with two commissioners in West Boyle, and we'll be gathering some more information together, so we can reach about that. Roadside spraying, I think, starts today, so you'll see the roadside spray people out. Offices are reopened, a lot of work needed to try to get those done, you know, but reopened without incident, and everybody's about protected before further. So, like I say, it's kind of, you know, having to drag some folks along with us, but we got open, we appreciate it. We may have to come back, I'll look at it and see where we have expiration, but we may have to come back and maybe your next meeting and just remove our emergency declaration, just when we have it off with the books, but I will look at that, and see. We've got the landfill reports in, ran landfill, that they monitored for, February, in April, I think I represented that everything's fine with that, continues to, you know, show levels, but nothing migrating off the property. Met with Gabriel up at the landfill, and we had some discussions about new operations working together. They're working on the industrial pre-treatment code. We talked about that a little bit. Met with some commissioners from Harrison County and their IDA person. Kind of need to, you know, look, they're trying to track the industry and, you know, they will look at the industrial park and everything. So we answered a few questions for them. They got a long way to go with that. Our 2 fire stations are, now we have our COs of those. And so we'll be trying to plan a really cutting or something to open those very soon. Furniture and stuff's being brought in there, and we'll try to move forward, we'll staff those, and then we'll get that going. We actually were able to locate, I think, a good area for our next 2 stations. With Friday, we'll look at some areas, clock that in this morning, I think, that we come up with, give us some locations, I think, that work very good, and be contacted with the property owners there to see what we can do with that. The Buford location has good site distance. We talked earlier about dollars back to the state. The airport authority just signed the documents earlier this week to be able to get a $20,000 grant back in the CARES process. So that's $20,000 put back to them. Fuel system should be open by the end of July.
The tank is there, it's in a shop, it's being pipe fitted, everything will be ready to the shore.
And so I attended the airport authority meeting, water and sewer meeting, water rate meeting, Lake Maryland meeting, recreation board meeting, IDA, briefly, and been a busy day. But I appreciate it. It's good to see everybody back in the state of room too. It's nice.
Mr. Chair, I think I have one question for Mr. Gadd. So you said for the 2 fire stations, we have a seal already?
Yeah, I see that.
So, but is the furniture and all of that, we've got a seal, so I guess my main thing I want to know is, do we have the staffing yet in place to?
We have staff.
Yeah, we can rip it right around the 1st of July.
Yeah.
This month.
We'll try to get that in. Just before we get it up and occupied, and then, you know, do work next year. I looked at the Greenville location yesterday, and, again, we need to contact, push that, and we're able to find the location of the cruisers, which will provide us good access, and it's a good location. We're probably able to do it with like 2 acres.
There's a window in the Pebblebrook Road, one of the garage doors, one of the entire windows got cracked all the way through.
Yeah, we get that, yeah. We get all that.
I have looked on.
This is probably a stretch, the tractor had to put it in the
Oh, okay. Just as long as they know.
No, thank goodness, nothing.
So Ms. Kay, you say you did get everything cleared up to the radio station. I know where we had originally said that we was going to put it. So all the paperwork and everything is done for that.
So I just went by and looked at it again yesterday, and just to kind of get a little feel, but we'll work on moving, get that paperwork done, acquiring some other property. Because what I'd like to do is go ahead and just continue our program with the next 2 stations.
Anything else?
data dealing with just day-to-day personnel and stuff. That's just,
We got a commission, any questions for the administrator? All right, we'll move on to report from county commission, Commissioner Hunt, Commissioner Gray.
I just want to add, I think, I know that gay fair is opening October the first.
It's called the fair now.
Because
The fair.
The fair, okay. Well, the fair will be at Gay on October the first, I think, the second. And also, I listened to Mr. Gay, and since everything is opening back up, I do want to move forward with the country Christmas, which should be November 29th. So, I had not been working on that, but that is my priority now, since everything's opening back up.
The 28th,
29.
29th, next Sunday.
Okay.
28th.
And I would make a recommendation right now, Ms. Mayor, if you start planning as to what the CDC, the Department of Public Health, and the executive order at this time says we need to follow, and as that changes, then adjust that. And I would plan everything just like it is right now, start it, and just adjust it, and go, and you won't be bombarded and have to change stuff.
This Barry, I talked about it, I told him we really could use a little Christmas. It looks, we need something for it like that.
Yep, it's really good. Commissioner Hatton?
Just one thing, just talking about things starting back up, Warm Springs is planning to do their annual Freedom Celebration on Saturday, June the 27th. And that will be their first activity back. Most of the stores are open, at least limited hours, and the restaurants are with some changes. So get the opportunity to go down and support them. I know they would appreciate it. I don't think Fireflies is, a lot of events has reopened, but the Bullock House has. As a cafeteria style.
Oh, not the buffet.
They can't do the buffets, but you have to come in the side door where the porch was, and you come in and you just walk through and they just fix your plate. You can still go back and do it as all you can eat, but it's cafeteria style.
All right. Commissioner Ford?
Just one thing I wanted to add on the airport, I think in the meeting that we had here. I thought it was very promising that, they have been discussing building a new hangar. Right now, they got 7 people on the waiting list, and the new hangar would take 10. So I thought that was pretty good to hear that. Things are proceeding along. Lake Meriwether, I had told y'all earlier we would open this kind of deadline down there. We did it in 2 phases. We first started this switching and planning and voting in the first 2 weeks of May, the second 2 weeks for camping, or tent camping and RV, had bathrooms open back. And of course, we still have the pavilion closed, but we took in $3,177 for the month of May, which is almost right. So we're getting a good payback on that. And the only additional thing, Pieces in the Pines, has been moved to September, and I'll give y'all the exact date on it. 12.
And I have it. That's it. That's all I have. All right, the only thing I have is the 3rd of July has been canceled in Manchester with the fireworks. They did go ahead and cancel that. Also, the Manchester Area County Recreation Ball, softball has all been canceled. And my understanding is it's from lack of participation. So they are going to be refunded back the amount. I guess I don't know the full details, but I would assume that some parents or children that want to go at this time.
That's
So
what I was told. Some of them were just hesitant about doing it, or either so late into the summer, some want to get other plans.
and I did see some people questioning why was it because of the COVID, it wasn't, it was due to the lack of participation right now. That's all I have. So we'll yes, ma'am. Report from our county attorney.
Excuse me, nothing outside of executive session.
We got to do, okay. We need to public comments.
Do we have anybody here that wants to speak?
Is there anyone on Zoom that would like to speak 3 minutes on public comment?
because there is Catherine Colley here.
Take that. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to say I know that I tuned into the Zoom meeting late, so my question that I'm going to ask, if it's already been answered, please let me know.
Well, this is for actual comments, not for questions. We listen to the public. If y'all want to comment, we're not going to respond back to it. So if you want to just make a statement for 3 minutes, you can do so.
Okay, that's fine. Good morning. My statement is that I know that there are several in Meriwether County who are looking for Meriwether County to make some sort of statement about the social injustice that's going on in the world. And I just want to encourage our chairman and our other district commissioners to put out something. And that's my statement.
And I agree with Catherine. I was actually going to speak to the rest of the board about what we wanted to put out. We've had a lot on the agenda lately, and I know I just said we would comment, but I do want to tell you that I was going to get with them and see what we all want to do, and we'll put it out as a statement together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is there anyone else who would like to speak? All right, hearing none, then we will move on to the next item.
Can I make one announcement that I just forgot about? June the 18th, which will be a week from tomorrow, Convoy of Hope is going to be coming into Manchester with a truckload of food. I understand it will be fresh produce, frozen meats. It's going to be enough to serve 1,300 people. So we're going to need people to come out to actually get this. There's no restrictions as far as age or whatever. And the time is a little tentative right now, but they'll be set up there at the Manchester Recreation Department where they can pull in and pick up and then come out the other end. I will make sure I post that information. But I mean, sometimes, we've got summer feeding, it's hard to get rid of 100 boxes. This is going to be 1,300 that we need to, this is something connected with the Assembly of God churches, this Convoy of Hope.
Y'all need help with getting this?
I don't think so. I think they got the volunteers lined up for us to distribute. Our main thing is we're going to need help getting people to come get it, because that's a lot to get rid of it. Some of it's frozen, refrigerated, so they're going to need to get it and be able to take it back home. But I will make sure everybody knows those times so we can encourage people to.
That many boxes there, would it not be possible for them to be set up on one location?
I don't know, it's all on their refrigerated truck, and so they've got to keep it on there. This transfer truck just comes in and sets up, and that's from what I understand. So I think it's got to be, they just have the one truck, and it's got to be kept cold.
Is everything already in bags, you just send out the bags?
As far as I know.
Are they bringing in Ford, Meriwether County, or any surrounding?
I don't really know that. I mean, I just know they're bringing, it's for the county as a whole, and like I said, it's connected with the Assembly of God churches, so I'm not sure about, I don't think somebody there checking your license to see if you live here. I don't think that would be the case. But it is for any age and no restrictions on.
We can be on our website, and then also send out the domain in the newspaper.
Okay, I'll make sure you get, like I said, everything's just sort of coming together right now. I don't know the exact time.
Right, thank you.
I'm sorry about that.
And next item, executive session, we need for
Personnel litigation.
So may I have a motion to go into executive session for discussion of litigation and personnel? Got a second? Motion and a second, all in favor? We're in executive session at 10:49.
Y'all want to just stay in here since there's nobody here?
It's cold.
Yeah, you turn the fan on. Skip, you probably have to leave.
It's like ice. Oh, no,
I told the coach.
it's already in my nose. Oh, that's a good idea.
Just touch it.